What's up? What's up, y'all? Let's get it. Let's get it. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna do this right this morning. We're gonna do this right. Gonna do it right. Gonna do it right. Come on, y'all. Gonna do this thing right this morning. We I'm turning the camera on. What's going on? What's popping? What's up? What's up, yo? It's the greatest man alive, Crush the Legend, aka Mr. PSA, the Adjuster. What's going on, bro? Happy miserable Monday, meaning that we don't like to go back to work on Mondays, but you know, happy Monday. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend, a good weekend, all right weekend. But hopefully your weekend was good. Mine was pretty cool, but I'm here to talk about one thing. And one thing only, baby. And y'all see the title? I know y'all can read, and I know y'all can copy in, baby. Tighten up your boots. Tighten up your boots. Yo, get those laces. Tie them up tight, goddamn. Because it's getting real tight, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting real tight. So we must talk about this. This should not be no more than an hour live. I'm trying to, get a nice cook on with the fam this morning. But damn it, it's time to get into it. So welcome to Coffee and Donut for Grown-Ups. I am your host, the greatest man alive, Mr. PSA, the Adjuster, Crush the Legend. Shout out to the fam, TWT. Yo, what it is, baby. Listen, man, smash the like button as you come in, or you can even smash the dislike button. No matter, it does the same thing. But man, I'm here to talk about JARON boots. And it's this morning, man. Yeah. Let it sink in for a minute. Let it marinate. Because a lot of people was talking leading up to this fight. When we heard about, when we thought that JARON boots and his would be facing off against Romain Villa, of course, all the haters, good morning, was saying, I don't know this guy Villa is, I don't know, man. I don't know if Boots gonna be able to beat this guy. Remember this? What's up, Jeff? What's going on, bro? Remember, this was the talks. When Boots fought Karen and Speedy Rashidi fought Villa. So everyone was thinking, hey man, this is the style to beat Boots ENNIS. Look what Villa did against Speedy Rashidi Ellis. Well, people, they are not the same people. Speedy Rashidi Ellis and Boots ENNIS, have a good one, are not the same. Okay, you may see similarities in styles, but that do not make them the same fighters. Does not mean that they have the same exact gifts or attributes. Okay, so it's a difference. JARON Boots ENNIS is different from Speedy Rashidi Ellis. And we will get into that, but any damn way, I do not want to hear anything about he needs to fight somebody. This is becoming something to my ears that I want my ears to just click off his hearing power so I can no longer hear. What's happening, Dub? How you doing, buddy?
All right.
Good. How's the wife?
In a rehab.
Okay. All right. Okay. She's okay though? She's coming along? How's the process going?
Okay, after her setback.
Okay, she had a setback.
Because of another rehab.
Okay.
The original rehab that we went to, they were the transport people were putting her on the bed,
Yeah.
and the whole bed dropped.
Oh, so they was just careless.
The
The aides.
Well, the whole facility.
Yeah, the whole facility, yes.
So we actually had to take her to the hospital.
Okay.
Get her checked out, and come to find out, did some damage on the surgery site.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. Hang in there, then. I heard about what they did.
What's that?
I come in Friday and I seen a paper from LETZ on the table. I tell you about it in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, so back to it, Jeff. I'm sorry I had to do my greetings this morning. But anyway, getting back to it, man. Hopefully you liked the fight this past weekend. But man, JARON Boots ENNIS, man. There's no hate. You can't, there's no hate right now. Or if you're a hater of JARON ENNIS, keep on hating. I want y'all to keep on hating on this man. But I want y'all to understand something this morning. I don't want to hear who JARON ENNIS needs to fight. I don't want to hear that no more. There's a correction that needs to be made, and I'm about to make it. Good morning. It's not who Boots needs to fight. It's about who needs to fight Boots. Follow me. Who needs to fight Boots, not who Boots needs to fight. JARON ENNIS don't have a problem with fighting anybody. I'm pretty sure he wants all the smoke. So you guys got to stop acting like he don't want any smoke. Connor, what's going on, bro? Saludos. Y'all got to stop talking like Boots don't want no smoke. No, he wants to smoke. So it's not like he don't want no smoke. So let's fix this morning. I'm going to be real cool about this. All right. These guys need to step up and fight JARON ENNIS. JARON ENNIS wants to be the next best thing at 147. A lot of us already know that most likely he will be the next best thing at 147 once Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford exit out of the division. Okay, 147. We already predicted that is going to belong to Boots ENNIS, and why wouldn't we think that? All of us is on the same thinking wave. Why wouldn't we? Who else at 147 outside of Errol era that's going to be there that can run 147? I don't see it. As a matter of fact, who's the top 5 right now? Who's the current top 5 welterweights without naming the 2 champions, which is Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford? All right. Outside of the 2 champions, who are the top 5 welterweights? Because whoever the top 5 is, they need to fight JARON ENNIS. They need to fight JARON ENNIS. So Virgil Ortiz, he's one of them. He keep having these problems, man. Virgil Ortiz might need to retire because he keep having a reoccurring of his situation. It don't look good. And the more that this keep happening to Virgil Ortiz, the more suspect his situation is starting to become. So it could be from something that he's taken. So, okay, we got Virgil Ortiz, that's 1. We got Stanionis, that's 2. You could throw Keith and Pooh in there. What's going on, bro? You could throw Ugas in there, and who would be the 5th top welterweight? Crowley, somebody else. But anyway, whoever are the current top 5 welterweights, they need to face Boots ENNIS right now. If they want to show that they can run 147 after the OGs is gone, because right now everything points to JARON ENNIS. Somebody got to fight him. It's not that he don't want to fight nobody. Somebody's need to step up and fight this man. Now, everybody was saying, you know, they wanted to see Boots fight Villa because of what Villa was able to do against Speedy Rashidi, and Boots not being ready for carrying tricky footwork. So everybody was thinking, oh man, if Villa could do this to Speedy Rashidi Ellis, he can do this to Boots ENNIS. And that's where y'all get things twisted. That's because this style similarities doesn't mean that these fighters are the same, because they physical gifts and attributes is what's set different. You see what I'm saying? So they were saying this would be the guy. This is Boots' first real test at 147 pounds. Now, this past Saturday, Boots come out there and he made awesome work against Villa. And now, here we go again, back down memory lane, deja vu. Somebody play the Tina Marie song for me, please. Somebody play the Tina Marie song, because now we are in this same situation again. Now Villa is not good enough. Villa is not good enough. Make up your mind. Just because Villa failed to please y'all that he was going to, you know, put a spark on Boots. Don't change up your energy. Stop moving the goalposts. Stop it. Y'all need to stop this nonsense. Man up. Just admit that you're wrong. Yeah, because a lot of y'all was saying, yeah, Villa gonna do this, Villa gonna do that. Boots ain't never faced nobody that can punch. Boots ain't got no chin. Can he take a punch? How's his punch resistance? And Villa can punch. And this guy can punch. He's a strong guy. And what happened? What happened? And yeah, some people say Boots got hit with a couple shots that was not to their liking, but it's fucking boxing. Everybody's going to get hit. No matter how much or how less you get hit, it's going to happen. Good morning. Good morning. And he took Villa clean shots, and I'd say Villa caught him with like maybe 5 or 6 clean shots throughout the fight. Clean up right on the chin. It didn't bother him, bro. So his punch resistance, I think he better give it his just due. And man, the young man has a beard on him, people. If that's the term we use in boxing when people have a good chin. He has a hell of a beard because he took shots from Villa that probably would have dropped somebody else. So that's a great thing about Boots Ennis. So what else is to say? So he was able to take Villa's power, and besides boxing, well, Boots can also fight too, you know, because Villa kind of turned it into a fight between him and Speedy Rashidi. And Speedy Rashidi didn't do good on the fighting part. Good morning. He didn't do good on the fighting part, but he was doing good on the extra part until he ran out of gas or probably got too happy with what he was doing and wound up getting caught up and losing the fight. But, you know, things got heated between JARON and Romain Villa once Villa wanted to turn it into a fight. Villa wanted to turn it into a fight, and a fight broke out, and a fight went down, and JARON Ennis welcomed every moment, every spark of that fight. He loves to fight, and he looks good fighting too. So the kid just can't box. He can also fight too, people. So JARON Ennis can fight. And I don't know why people think he can't fight. This is Philly, man, and we get down a little different here. You see what I'm saying? That's in the streets and that's in the gym. A lot of these guys got squabbled. So, you know, when Villa poured out, he activated Let's Rumble, and Boots is like, okay, let's activate it, let's rumble. And that's when they stepped on the gas, and it was a wrap, and he was able to get Villa out of there in the 10th round. Good morning, which was amazing, and it shows that this kid is unlimited, and it's going to be a damn science project to beat this guy. The only thing that worries me about Boots and is he gets happy. Boots gets happy. You know, like a child when you get something, you know, you ask your mother or your father to buy you something, and then you get it, and you get it before you expect it. You know, Boots is having fun in there with Villa, because once Boots tested Villa's power, that's when he starts smiling in between clinches like, yeah, his shit don't hurt like that. You know, you can see it. He's sticking his tongue out because he was happy. You know what I mean? But you can't get caught up in your great work, because it will bite you on your behind in the long run. That's a problem that my man Terry Norris used to have. Terry Norris used to get caught up in his work, and you still you can't sit there while you throwing punches and act like you somebody, you know, in the audience, and you spectating your own skills. No, you in the ring throwing punches. It's not a video game. And you get caught up in your own shit, and then somebody wind up putting you on your ass bag, or you wind up being down on the cars and things like that. And Boots be having so much fun within his work. He loves what he do. And that's why you can see that big smile on his face. He's just constantly cheesing like, yeah, like a kid that got his first piece of candy. You know, when an infant get his first piece of candy, they know it's different from everything else, and they got like the smile like in the world. So that's how it is with Boots Ennis, man. So he's definitely the guy 147. But I doubt if we see him fight Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford. It wouldn't be at 47. Good morning, fellas. How y'all doing? It'll be at 154 pounds. And I know, buddy. It'll be that 154, and I don't see that happening soon. But the main thing is to stay, you know, in the lane. So I'm not looking at 54 for Boots Ennis because of a dream fight with Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence. Boots need to stay at 147 and become the next undisputed welterweight champion in the new era, because now this is the next class era. Yes, Jeff. Yeah, Boots is definitely next, and all competitors need to tighten up their motherfucking laces, man, and put on they steel toes and they hard hats, because this man means business. And as long as he stay focused and don't get too happy in what he's doing, like don't overenjoy himself while he's in the ring, he's really gonna be hard to beat. He's hard to beat right now with, you know, when he playing around and, you know, he enjoying his work and everything, but, you know, they got to enjoy their work after they get out of the ring and watch the replay of their work. Because while you doing it in the ring, you get caught up. I'm telling you, it happened to a few fighters. They was enjoying the work that they did. They like, oh, I'm doing this and that's that, you know. Momentum change. How you doing, buddy? Have a good one. So we don't want that to happen to JARON Ennis, but he's definitely is next. Now, who is the top five? Like I said, I named a few of them, and the guys that I considered the top five, in my opinion, I don't see none of these guys beating him. Keith Thurman not going to beat him. Keith Thurman didn't really want no parts of Boots Ennis, but Keith Thurman would do it if the money is right. So we got Keithy Poo. Ugas, he said he's willing to fight Boots Ennis. That's a good one. Stanionis, well, Virgil's out. You might as well get Stanionis out the way right now. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? How was y'all weekend? All right?
How are you?
Good. He can get Stanionis out there now, and hopefully Stanionis will say something about it. But yeah, get Stanionis out there now. Stanionis might not want to take this fight, not just yet after seeing what Boots just did to have a good one. How you doing? He might not want to jump at this fight after watching what Boots just did to Villa this past weekend. C-Rock, what's going on, bro? We talking Boots Ennis, man. 147. They gotta tighten up their boots. They gotta tighten up their laces, man. This young Philly phenom, he is hungry. He's a total package, and he's a gym rat. So when you're a total package and you totally into your craft, you're gonna be hard to beat. So right now, I don't see nobody beating Boots Ennis but Boots Ennis. You see what I'm saying? And he's gonna be hard to beat because he actually beat a guy that's tough, durable, and can punch. You see what I'm saying? So what's next for him? Who's the next best opponent? Who would y'all want to see Boots Ennis fight next? Well, any of those top five guys, anybody that's willing to get in there with JARON Ennis is fine with me. But hopefully it's opponents that's worthy of getting in the ring with him. I don't want to see the skill set or the talent of Boots Ennis being in there with guys that he's highly and easily overly matched. I don't want to see him in there with an 80-20 guy where he got 80% chance of beating the guy. He's there now, so there's no need for Boots to be lightening up. We don't need no clout chasers, guys who's trying to get their name, trying to get their recognition up. If you ain't this shit at 147 and you ain't in the top goddamn 10, don't be calling out this man's name. So I'm already getting the heads up, you know, to a few cats. You know, Blair Cobb, don't mention Boots' name again. You ain't top 10 nowhere. Be quiet, go do something. We need somebody that's worthy. And how many fighters at 147 is worthy of fighting Boots outside the elites? Outside the elites? Who? Name somebody. Give me somebody right now outside Errol and Bud. That most likely that's a 50-50 fight for Boots Ennis. Is Boots versus Ugas a 50-50 fight? Is Boots versus Stanionis a 50 fight? Is Boots versus Rashidi a 50-50 fight right now? Ain't no 50-50 fight for Boots Ennis right now. I'm giving him the clear advantage. So that's why somebody of some sort of stature or something need to step up. Need to step up, man, because right now I see this guy easily on at 147. Good morning. You see Boots this weekend, man?
Enough, man.
Dude, I went down Wildwood and all the power was out.
Oh shit, bro! Wow, man.
I did watch some of the Phillies and I saw some of the UFC. That's what I saw.
Yeah, UFC was
they
good
had it on
too.
at the bar,
Yeah.
but I didn't watch the. I couldn't watch the main event.
Oh man, you gotta go back and watch Boots, bro. He put it on Villa, man. Easy, man. He styled on him. Good morning, Tay-Tay. He styled on this dude. I don't see nobody messing with him.
First thing I'm doing is getting through this day and going to bed.
Yeah, go to bed. Watch it tomorrow, though. Whenever you watch the replay, you're gonna like it, man. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and one thing, yeah, UFC, it was dope. Yeah, a lot of guys watch UFC. Tay-Tay. I watched some of that too. I should have put some money on UFC. I would have won some money. How you guys doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good, good. Like my homeboy, his whole UFC ticket hit, and I was gonna follow the set. I said, nah, I was too busy worrying about Boots ENNIS. I won that bet. Now I gotta wait for the guy to pay me. So, yeah. All right. Have a good one. Yeah, but hey man, you gotta tighten. They gotta tighten up these straps. Who's gonna beat Boots ENNIS? I don't see any of these guys right now beating him at 147 pounds. So these Philadelphia got something to be happy about, because as far as our sports, we ain't got shit to be happy about. So at least I got someone from Philly as far as the boxing to be happy about. Football season hasn't started yet. I don't have a football team. Doing. But I just watch football. But I'm always rooting for the home team. I always wish them the best. But if they was to win the Super Bowl, I wouldn't be out there with the Philadelphia Eagles celebrating a victory, because I don't claim them as my team. I just watch football. Tay-Tay, he is the boogeyman now, Tay-Tay. See, they were saying all this nonsense. Now I don't want to hear nothing. I want everybody to put their boots on, up and come and see this man. Keith Thurman, don't overprice yourself. But I heard that we might be getting Keith Thurman and Ugas. If Keith Thurman and Ugas do come into play, then Boots can get the one out of Ugas and Keith Thurman. I think that's a good one. But yeah, Tay-Tay, yeah. So they talking about Ugas and Thurman. So hopefully we're hear what's going on with that before the day is out. But that's the talks. I'm pretty sure if the numbers is right for Keith Poo, because Keith Thurman's just worrying about numbers right now. He's at the end of his career, just worrying about getting a check. So good morning, fellas.
How you doing?
All right, so yeah, that's what they talking about. So I would, if Keith Thurman fights Danis Ugas, let JARON ENNIS get the win out of Ugas and Keith Thurman. I got the Philly kid beating either one of these guys. So that's going to be a good one. But until then, should he take another fight in between? I don't know. I don't know. But he's definitely doing his thing. Crush 147 got one win. Bud and Arrow move up. Yes, and this is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for 147 to clear out, because we need to close the final chapter on the OG era, you know, with Spence and Terrence Crawford. Keith Poo is the only one left from that era. So, you know, he's like a what you call it, a layover. So Keith Thurman is a layover. So Keith Thurman would be back there, left in the mix with the new class of 147 pounders. And like I said, you know, someone said, well, Boots need to fight someone in the top 5. Somebody in the top 5 need to fight Boots ENNIS. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is. They need to fight him, because just like Tay-Tay said, he's the boogeyman. No one can say that Boots ENNIS ever refused any smoke. So rearrange your words when you talk about who he needs to fight. You don't need to do shit. Somebody needs to fight him. He's the one making noise. He's the one that guys don't want to be bothered with. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Good. So y'all tell y'all favorite fighter or whatever to holler at my man JARON ENNIS, because I'm picking my man JARON ENNIS to whoop on your favorite fighter's ass. And we can bet this money. Like I said, he's the only thing I'm happy about in Philadelphia. What's going on, bro? Is JARON ENNIS. After last night, Thurman will want 20 mil. You damn right. Oh, Keith Poo gonna want 20 mil, and Keith Poo never made $20 million in his goddamn career. We know Keith Poo's favorite number is 10, because you know y'all be talking about 10 mil. So maybe somewhere between 7 between 7.5 is a good enough number for Keith Thurman. But hopefully they do ink this Ugas and Keith Thurman fight. I think that's a good fight. I think people will come out to watch Ugas and Thurman, and then especially if the winner of Ugas and Thurman gets to fight Boots Ennis, that'd be dope. But I want to see what Stanionis is going to do. Virgil Ortiz does need to retire. He got problems going on. His situation just gonna keep coming back like a bad pimple, like a bad case of acne. You know, you get rid of that acne for a second, that shit bounce right back. So I don't know. You think Stanionis want to fight Boots Ennis right now? I don't think so. Good morning, man. How you been? All right, good. What's happening, fellas? I don't know, but you sent out a telegram and telling him I got my money on your Ennis. Yeah. I got my money on JARON in this. We'll see what happens. Tay, you said Keefe Poo needs to take a back seat. Yeah, he needs to. But he just trying to cash himself out right now. You know what I mean? Because I mean that's the best. That's the only thing he can do right now. He's not gonna really get another shot at the title. You know what I mean? What's going on, buddy? He let that go by. He let that passing by. So he won't be getting the fight and he won't get that. I gotta highlight this, Tay. I love this one right here. Let me see. Let me get that up there. This is what Tay had to say. Tay said El DeBarge, aka Keefe, needs to take a back seat with his fruity ass. Oh, there should be another empty sheet under there. Here you go. No problem. Yeah, so he needs to take a seat back, but he's zesty looking. Oh, good morning. He's zesty looking. Yeah, he's being zesty for a paycheck, but you know, I don't know if Keith Thurman is going to be holding any A side anybody right now. And we'll yeah, zesty.
No one like somebody's on speaker.
Would it be the A side against JARON Ennis? Because of seniority? Yeah, but if you go off of what's current right now, Boots Ennis should be the favorite. Smash the like button as you come in, man. Yeah, tighten up y'all boots and go tell your favorite fighter that's at 147 pounds to move the fuck out the way. They ain't trying to fight Boots Ennis, just get out the way. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, so that's what we talk about. We talk about Boots Ennis, and let me talk about the things that I seen in the fight that was enjoyable. Now, some people say he gets hits too much, right? And I'm like, what you mean he get hit too much? I mean, Villa hit him a couple times. Did y'all see his defense? Did y'all see JARON Ennis' defense, man? His defense was on one Saturday. Man, slip game. He had Villa missing in close quarter. They was like nose to nose, and he had Villa missing shit. Shit was going. His defense was on. He was on some sweet pea shit. I seen some sweet pea type of shit. Then he poured out. Emmanuel Augustus. He poured out some drunken master on Villa. He poured out some sweet pea. Yo, his defense, man, is something else. And his defense is not talked about enough. It's highly underrated. This man, you can miss. If he wants you to miss, you can miss. And shout out to Boots Ennis, man. He really did his thing for his defense. How you doing, my man? He was showing off, and I told people he was going to style on this guy, man. I should have just went right over to Atlantic City to the fight, but it was too many rah-rah people in there. I can't be around all that noise. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing? Good. So if you a betting man, put your man on JARON Ennis if you're a Philly person. I got him smashing your favorite fighter. Would he beat Errol Spence? I'm not going to do that. And I won't do that, people. I'm not a guy that lives in the moment. You know what I mean? Errol Spence is something else, so I would not say that he can beat Errol Spence. I think he got a better chance of beating Terrence Crawford. Oh, you're a hater. You should say that about the both of them. No, I'm going to say what I want to say. He has a better chance of beating Terrence Crawford. They both like to trade punches, and You know, Terrence Crawford is the guy that when he gets his hit back. You know what I mean? Gilly had me weak at the fight screaming, they can mess you. yeah, Gilly is funny, man. Gilly is funny. I'm gonna try to catch up with Gilly ass. You know what I mean? I remember with Gilly, when the group that he's with, the rap group, Major Figures, I remember when he was running around the tri-state area, doing a thing. I remember him from back in those days. He used to come and rock the mic at a spot where I used to DJ and host at. Good morning, buddy. How you doing? But yeah. A lot of guys in my neighborhood went to the fight. I was talking to one of my buddies yesterday, and he was saying he was right there. He had a good seat. He said, and the power shots, he said you can hear Boots punches like that. You can hear them shits. He said them joints sound like some Roman fireworks, the Roman candles, man. You can hear it. My man said, Boots, you can hear the punches and shit. So that, you know, that's great. So he's something else. And for everybody who say that, what's up with his punch resistance, can we say that we can now say, hey man, this kid does have a beard, because people was waiting for JARON ENNIS to get hit by somebody. No, Villa is not a Deontay Wilder or Tank Davis, but he has good power. Heavy-handed, and he took some good joints. Now I mean, and then he just smiled like he took these shots. So Boots Ennis, being a total package, ladies and gentlemen. Speed, quickness, footwork, boxing ability, IQ, all these things. Can box, can fight, can brawl. When you got all these things mixed into a guy, and he has a beard, it's hard to figure out his weakness. So what's the recipe to defeat the Boots Ennis? This is something that every opponent has to worry about. This is something that every future opponent, possible opponent, needs to be working on, because what can beat Boots, and who would have a best chance of beating Boots? It's hard to say. It's hard to say, because this guy has a total package. So do we need to see him get hit by somebody that hit harder than Villa? I mean, if you think about 147, now we can honestly say that Villa was the hardest puncher he faced. Outside of Villa, who else had 147? And we cannot name EJ or Bud. Everybody else that at 147, who actually really hits hard? Body work, hell yeah. Body work is very important. And I think Errol Spence needs to watch out for his body, because he likes to go to the body. That's something that Crawford and is going to be doing, is going at the body. But his body attack is awesome, man. Good morning, buddy. How you doing? All right. But who really has a chance with Boots Ennis? Who? I mean, give me a puncher. You see what I'm saying? Okay, outside of Errol Spence, outside of Terrence Crawford, that's Fort Villa. So who's left at 47 that's at least in the top 5 or top 7 that actually packs a decent punch? Thank you, Josh. No one respectfully. Good morning. Good. No one respectfully. This is something that everyone should be thinking about. So now with that being said, and I asked this question for a reason, because this is something that the people want to use, because I already see it happening. Have a good one, buddy. After Bud and EJ roll out, Keith Thurman still being there don't matter. They're going to say, oh man, Boots Ennis. Oh man, Boots ain't no competition at 147. This is what they're about to say, y'all. This is what they're gonna be saying even now. I'm gonna say in another 30 days, oh man, Boots, man, Man, Boots ain't no competition at 147 for Boots, man. He got it easy, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. Man, Boots was ducking people, strategically ducking people, man. He knew what he was doing, man. Why he ain't fight? They gonna say, why he ain't fight Keith Thurman? You mean, why ain't Keith Thurman fight him? Then they're gonna ask another, why everybody that they're gonna say why Boots ain't fought them, it should be why they didn't fight Boots. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna put it all on Boots. They're gonna be like, but why Boots ain't fight this person? Why Boots didn't fight that person? No, why that person didn't fight Boots? Keith Thurman had already came out months ago and act like he ain't know who fucking Boots Ennis was. So he's already gonna be avoided. And there's really no punchers. There's really no punches there. So if Romain Villa is the hardest puncher that Boots Ennis is going to face in his era, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. I'm gonna say that again. If Romain Villa is the hardest puncher that Boots Ennis is going to face in his era, man, it's going to be like Boots would run 147 like how my man like how Bernard was housing the middleweight division for a while. I'll give him that because he was housing dudes. You know what I'm saying? He's going to house the shit out of 147. So now we got to wait for some up-and-comers to come out of nowhere because we already basically know what's there at 147. And right now, you know, sadly, it's really no competition for Boots Ennis, man. None. And like I was saying, people was, you know, rushing Boots Ennis and saying, well, you know, Boots deserve a fight. Errol need to give him a shot. Crawford need to give him a shot. And I'm like, yeah, I hear that, but he did come on a little too late. He did come on a little too late. He's like a kid who skipped a couple of classes, but by the time he got to this new class, the year is almost over. The semester is already over. So now Boots Ennis has to sit there and wait for all takers. And like I said, I don't see nothing bothering this man, and this is going to be an excuse. Man, 147 was weak, man. 147 was weak. And then if 147 is like underly match week for Boots Ennis, then I'm going to keep it real, but it's not Boots Ennis' fault. You understand what I'm saying? It would not be on the fault of Boots Ennis because guys are not willing to step up. He should go for Speedy. No, right now, he should fight Stanionis, Josh. And the reason why I say he should fight Stanionis, because Speedy need to get back. But who is Speedy? Like, if Boots go beat up Speedy at the knocking out Villa, who just, you know, beat up on him, it ain't gonna look good. So he can spin the block. He can spin back. Right now, Speedy Rashidi Ellis do not deserve a fight with Boots Ennis. Come on, he don't deserve to fight. And Boots don't need Speedy Rashidi Ellis on his resume right now. After what Boots did to Villa, he don't need Speedy Rashidi Ellis for shit. Now, Speedy Rashidi Ellis need Boots, but Boots right now on his resume don't need Speedy Rashidi Ellis at all. So, you know, depending on his Speedy Rashidi, get himself back together and get in there. I'm not worrying about Boots Ennis fighting Speedy Rashidi right now. I don't want to see it. Yeah, Stanley gonna get hurt. And I think right now, to be honest with you guys, I think Stanionis should be for Boots. Virgil is off. And most likely, and hopefully, we might get Keith Thurman and Ugas. So if they do ink Keith Thurman and Ugas and Virgil is out, Stanionis sitting there, what they gonna give him a replacement? No, we might well keep this 147 fire going on. And now this the rival Boots Ennis. He been there. Let's keep Boots active. Because people will be saying, oh man, he don't fight enough. You know, he ain't gonna never do the right thing. So let's call for all the best things possible for Boots Ennis, and we're pretty sure some of it will come into fruition, but not all of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I think he should go at the Stanionis, because Stanionis is in the top 5, and we be trying to find, you know, anybody in the top 5 with heart to get in there with Boots Ennis, because I don't want nobody to keep hating on my man and saying he's not fighting anyone. And good morning.
Yeah, morning, bro.
And because the lack of opposition, I don't want that to be on his fault. That's not his fault. We got to know the difference between when it's the fighter's fault for the level of opposition that they fighting, and when it's not the fighter's fault. It is 6:41.
Thank you, boy.
No problem. Have a good one.
You do the same.
Some of the fighters, it is not their fault. Some guys are just simply being avoided, and some people go overboard with that shit, thinking that their favorite fighter is being avoided, and they really not. But Boots Ennis is definitely being avoided, and like I said, for his era, he got it sweet, so it's not his fault. And I don't think Boots Ennis is going to be at 47 for a very long time. You know, I mean, we got a couple weeks into the early EJ fight. The rematch is things ongoing with that, but once that's finally over, which will be finally over very soon, then we'll know what's the new position where everyone moving forward. Good morning, love. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
How was your weekend?
Good. Did you work this weekend?
I did not. I had the weekend off.
Good.
Got to enjoy it a little more.
Good. Good morning. Got to relax a little bit? Good.
A little bit.
Little bit. Good.
Right. We too.
Little relax, little partying.
A little bit.
Yeah, I did a little bit both. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How was yours? Yeah.
Good, great, yeah.
No work?
No, I don't work the
Good.
weekends.
Good.
I put enough time to have weekends off. You know what I mean? Gotta have my private time.
Exactly.
Yep, have a good one, love. Yeah, so getting back to it. Yeah, Stanley gonna get hurt. If Stanley getting there with Boots, I got Boots in the stopping Stanionis. And even though I think Stanionis and Virgil was more so of an even fight, but like I said, who's really gonna get Boots a fucking run? But I don't want nobody to be saying, oh, Boots didn't fight nobody and try to act like it's Boots' fault. It's not Boots' fault. It's not his fault that the next era 147 don't really have that many talented guys, if y'all get what I'm saying. Like, if you really think about it, y'all, like 147 out of the, like I said, we're not including Bud and EJ. We got to take them out of this conversation because they really at the exit of 147. Outside of those two guys, like, it's not really too many. There's my partner right there. What's going on, bro? They didn't believe me when I told them, Crush, on my way in, and I just had to pop in and say I've been motherfucking telling them, yes, there go my partner, 817. That's my partner, y'all. Right there, Mr. Talk Too Much. That's my partner right there. And whenever we get together and team up, it's going to be a motherfucker. It's coming. We got our time, I'm telling you. 2 Guns Up, one of the 2 most hottest mouths in boxing, talking boxing, and be real on it. I'm not saying anybody else ain't real, but y'all know, y'all fuck with 187. Y'all know how 817 does. And y'all know how I get down. So when we finally link up, we're inviting all challenges, baby. We're inviting all challenges. That's all I'm saying. They can start some they can start some tag team motherfucking debates. We seen the one-on-one. Hey, make sure y'all send this to Knockout. Hey, Knockout, I got an idea for you, baby. You've been doing the knockouts, the debate series, bro. When you need a tag team joint, when you got a team going against a team. And I'm telling you, if you do that, I'm putting my money on me and my man's right. Yes, sir, you got the greatest man alive, Mr. Talk Too Much, set your ass on fire. Y'all know what we do, we drop fire on you guys. Yeah, but like I said, like really, so let's get back to it, man. So really Boots is going to own 147. But what I need these promoters to do, and what I need you haters to do, is to go out there and find some good ass shit that's to your satisfaction. Because I don't want nobody not giving my man Boots his credit. All right. Right now he is the boogeyman of 147. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Like he's the boogeyman, like Tay said. And anybody want to talk about it, we can have a discussion. How you want to do it? Over a glass of wine? You know, you want to talk about it over some tequila? You know, you just want to simply, you know, sip some coffee, have a donut, whatever the case may be. We will talk about it. We will get to the bottom of it. And I know before it's done, I'm gonna bring your vision back to you. I'm gonna bring your boxing common vision back to you, because some of y'all just gone. Y'all just gone. Now I heard about Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin. I gotta watch his playback because I didn't get to watch the fight, but I'm definitely going to watch that, and I'm gonna cook on that. But what's next for Boots Ennis? Like I said, who would be the best move for him? I'm going with Stanionis. Let's make that happen. Speedy Rashidi, before Speedy Rashidi even gets in there with Boots, Speedy Rashidi gotta bounce back, because right now he's not worthy of fighting Boots. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, so we gotta see what's gonna be next. But Speedy Rashidi probably need to fight. He's gonna need a tune-up or two before he get in there. But I don't know. I think I don't know, man. 147 is gonna need some fillers. Maybe they're gonna, you know how boxing is. Maybe a couple guys from 140. Might go up, might come up to 147 during the Boots era. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna need some filler-ins to fill it out, because I want Boots Ennis to have like a whole full joint to, as when he's done, when JARON Ennis is done at 147 pounds, we can say, hey, he fought the whole division, which is something that a lot of fighters are not doing these days. A lot of fighters are not cleaning out a whole division. A lot of fighters are not fighting a whole division, right? They making it seem like these guys is doing that, and they actually not doing it. And I'm pretty sure everybody's vigilant. And what's going on, bro? Good morning. Vigilant in taking aware of that. That a lot of guys are not going through a whole weight class. And that's one thing I'm about. I don't care how many wins you got, how many people you beat up. Did you actually go through a whole entire weight class? Did you wipe out a whole weight class? No, it's not too many guys that have done it. You know what I mean? And I want 147 to be filled with nothing but competitors to ask. So when Boots Ennis is done with 147, we won't be saying, you know, it was so-so. It was so-so, because this is how we find out how good these guys are, especially when they are willing to challenge themselves and go through a whole weight class, not go through a weight class taking on what's given to them. You understand what I'm saying? What's given to them, not what's available, because what's available, what's given to you, and actually what you want are three different things. So hopefully, you know, we'll get some righteous, you know, opponents for Boots Ennis. And that's one thing I'm thinking about. You know, how long will he stay at 47? Because the best fighters, the best skilled fighters, should be about fighting the best. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of getting in there with guys that they know they're going to just beat very easy. But yeah, we got to see. So I think a couple guys from 140 might need to go up to 147. And hey, if any of y'all heard this, somebody said something about it on Knockout. yesterday. So I heard Antoine Russell was planning on to go up to 47. If there's any truth to that, I'm gonna have to look it up. I haven't got any notifications from my man L Dubs. I'm gonna have to just go on the website. But yeah, I heard something about that. So if anybody knows anything about Antoine Russell thinking about moving up to 147, let me know. But if he's going up to 147, if Antoine Russell is going up to 147, then I know a lot of us is going to want to see him and JARON ENNIS get it on, because he bested JARON ENNIS, I think, 3 times that they fought in the Emmys. So that'd be nice. So if there's any truth to that, and I don't know, because if it is some truth to that, Antoine is moving up. My question is why? Because looking at how he looked at 40, right? In his last couple fights, how he looked at 40. And I don't even think it had anything to do with him looking weak or anything like that. But some reason, if he's planning on to go up to 147, I wonder why. Do he feel as though that he was draining his draining himself a little bit by weakening himself being at 40? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to look into that. But like I said, if any of you guys know anything about Antoine Russell deciding to move up to 147, I wonder why. He should at least get a belt at 40 before moving up. Yeah. But like I said, Josh, if there's any truth to that, I wonder why. That's my thing. I'm gonna figure it out. And why is he moving up to 147? And what do he think he got a better chance of getting the belt at 47 than at 40? Or if he's going up to 47 is for, bigger risk, the better reward. You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know. He might need to have one exit fight from 140 before actually going up to 47, Josh. I agree with you. And simply because of the fact that the way that he looked in his last fight at 40, matter of fact, his last 2 fights at 40, the guy looked like, he was easy to touch. He didn't appear to be the guy that he was, fights previous to that. Looked like this guy was probably the best thing at 140. And we started to see some things, some holes in him, looking a little too amateurish, like having like an amateur fighter type of style, with the Russian and things like that. So I don't know what it is, but yeah, we got to see. We definitely got to see, and I would definitely be talking those 2 guys getting it on.
What's up, man?
What's going on, bro? And he probably figure right now, if he move up to 147, bigger fights and better monies for him right now than it is at 40. And I can agree with that, because there are, bigger names at 47 when you compare it to the big names at 140 to the big names at 147. And I'm talking about as far as that era. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, the biggest name would be for the biggest name at 40 for Antoine Russell is a person that ain't even had his first fight at 40 yet. And that's Devin Haney, who's waiting on the response from Regis Probate, because the WBA has mandated that they get that on. So outside of Devin Haney, Regis, and Matias, I don't know, but maybe he's thinking bigger, better fights. You know what I mean? Cause of course he would want to get in there on the boots in the states, because like I said, 147 is a whole new era there. and the belts is going to be all over the place. 147 is about to reopen under new management. You see what I'm saying? So 147 is going to be under new management. They under construction, new construction right now. Just like 135 is under new construction because Devin Haney is going to 140. So we got two weight classes that a lot of people like to fight and that fans of that's under reconstruction. So we can't see. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. But I'm pretty sure that a few of those guys that's at 40 might wind up going to 47. And like I said, picturing and talking about what would be the total 147 after EJ and Bud. If you look from boots on back, look at the tire 147. You're not going to come up with no more than 10 guys that's really good. That's only a top 10. You see what I'm saying? You know, you at least got to have like a good 15 or 12, and you know, but we'll see, man. But that would be smart. So if Antoine is thinking about going up to 47, this is a good time. This is a good time, and I think it's probably for you know, better bigger and better achievements than 140. You see what I'm saying? I mean, let's just say Antoine Russell was to wipe out 140 and become the man. How much do that take his stakes up? I'm not sure. You understand what I'm saying? But it'll be a little something, you know, but it won't make him a superstar. You know what I mean? So, you know, you got to get in the ring with certain type of guys to actually get at that status, that pop star status that these athletes want to be. Athletes don't want to be sports stars. They don't want to be sport athletes. They want to be they don't want to be superstar athletes. They want to be a superstar, a rock star, or a pop star. But they don't want to be you know, an athletic superstar anymore. Everybody going for the pop star, the rock star, and all that shit. And you know, hopefully, you know, people are somewhat successful in their journey, but it's definitely very hard. But look, y'all, y'all joining me this morning on this morning's edition of Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. This is your boy, the greatest man alive, Crest the Legend, aka Mr. PSA, the Philly Adjuster. Smash the like button, share this out, let everybody know that I'm doing this cook. I'm gonna start doing this Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So we'll have Coffee and Donuts every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So like I said, smash the like button on the way out. Share this so anybody that missed this little cook, they can go back and watch it. But 147 is in trouble. It's the coming for boots. Everybody put on your steel toes. Tighten them up because this young man is coming. And once it's over with EJ and Bud, we're gonna see how well Boots Ennis is gonna handle 147. AB, the professor, what's going on? Oh, thank you, AB. I didn't even know you was in here, man. So you see, I'm trying to, you know, smooth it down, man. I'm gonna try to keep the you know, the rah-rah talk for the late nights. So during the day, I keep it smooth like I was on the radio. So hopefully everybody enjoyed this cook. Like I said, share it out. Let everybody know Coffee and Donuts every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 a.m. I am the greatest man alive, Crest the Legend, Mr. PSA, the Adjuster. TWT's in the building. Make sure you check us out. T-W-T.com. Become a part of the family. Join the movement. Before the year's out, I'm gonna get some new artwork and stuff like that done, man. And I really appreciate everybody coming through. So on your way out, give yourself an applause and smash the like button for your goddamn self. And I'm out of here, baby. But and we are out of here.